Many people don't realize the huge impact they have on people throughout their entire existence. We don't always realize the power we as people have in other people's lives. God has given us the power to bring life to a person's or death. When people actually think about the power they have when it comes to influencing a person's day, week, and even a lifetime, I would hope that we would want to use that power to better someone's life. Life, unfortunately, has been known to do both: better somebody's life and destroy somebody's life. One thing that is clear is that the power we have not only over ourselves, but over other people's life. I would encourage people all around the world to work on even the simplest things that can help build up a person instead of breaking them down. You will never know when you have the chance to change a life for the better. Some of the simplest ways that you can help people either better their life or just encourage them to do better would be the simplest things would be maybe writing a resume for somebody at work, because that just helps people, encourages them and helps them keep motivated on what they're doing in their job. It may help them, it may bring up their day, it may change their life, by getting them a new position, a raise, something good like that. Or another simple thing you can do is when you walk into a store and the customer service people come and talk to you about asking you for help and stuff like that, actually acknowledging them and being caring to them and nice to them and actually showing appreciation to their help would help, because I know a lot of times we don't do that. For example, I worked at Bath and Body's work for a little while, and people were always coming in there and being so rude and so mean, and that would really just destroy my day or even my week. But then when people would come in being nice, that would just lift me up, and then it makes me want to be a better person. Just little things like that can help change somebody's life. I mean, it may not be dramatically or drastically or anything like that, but it could help change. Another couple of things that help will be encouraging people when they're down. Encouraging can change somebody's life. Compliment sincerely. Give compliments to somebody's about their lifestyle and be sincere about it, because it really helps. Praise publicly. Praising everything that they do, who they are publicly, will also bring a big encouragement to them. Listening to them thoughtfully, sense of willingness, show genuine interest in them, express love unselfishly, make a friendly call, give a gift, smile often. All these little things you can do that can really help change. It could change a person's life for the better or for the worse. But doing these things will always help, no matter what, help it change for the better, whether it's just influencing somebody or impacting somebody or showing love and appreciating who they are. That can just, let alone, can change somebody's whole entire life, whole entire outlook on life, how just change who they are inside and out. Little things like this can help change, that can help build and break a life. Other things that you can do that helps, that involve more work ethic, would be coaching or being persistent in somebody's life all the time, being a counselor and consultant, just things that help guide people that are lost, or just being there for somebody when they need that persistence all the time in their life. That can help change somebody's life just all around. I've seen it happen a lot. I've heard stories about it happening all the time, about coaches coming in. I know my coach came in my life when I was in high school, and that changed a lot about who I was. I changed my whole attitude about life, everything, because he was just always so persistent and helping and caring and coaching me about what life should be about and all that stuff. Some of the big worldwide things people do can always change life. Those are the more dramatic changes. Those are the more people see all the time changes. Two people that stood out to me most that changed worldwide was Oprah. She changed worldwide because she had her show. in her show, she always helps people with all. She always helps people with all of. Whenever they have problems, she goes up to people and helps them with little things, big things, huge things, humongous things, anything. She helps, and it always is a life-changing experience for people. And I think that's amazing, and I think that's a lot of what we should be doing, even though we don't have the money and all that. But the little things do help and count. I also feel that Steve Harvey was one of the other people that stood out to me, where he took African American kids and was showing them how to be men. I know a lot of times African Americans don't have the role model, don't have the dad, don't have the people like other people do. I mean, I'm sure there's everywhere around the world, but just this specific or group, because that's what Steve Harvey worked with. I know for a fact that changed young boy's life. It did. Just taking the time of being a black man himself and a successful black man, taking the time to show other black men how to be that successful, how to be that man that they don't get, that had to change somebody's life, that touch somebody's life, that encourage somebody's life. Just little simple things like that really helps. And I guess so. I mean, there are many different ways people can change a person's life. It can be the smallest things to a worldwide change. The point is that we all have the ability to change a person's life for the better. Everyone should be held accountable for the things we do that can change a person's life for the better or the worse. I just hope that after realizing the different ways we can and do impact or affect people's life, we choose to find the ways that can actually encourage and better somebody's life instead of bringing it down.